Hey, NASDAQ, get the best dope on the markets. I am your host, Alan Palmer. We are going to talk about bonds here. These are bonds, top right hand corner here. What do we got? The 10 years right here. Okay. So, I've been talking about buying bonds you're off your bid, okay? But if we're talking longer term here, you can see last night, this was last night, 108.12 was the low, okay? You can see I have some little tiny, this is a tiny pivot sequence rather. Little tiny buy green, tiny orange held in the day session. We got under everything last night, okay, in the thin overnight market, okay? The banks are not open. Certain players don't play it. Under 108.06 here, you could remember this. This was at the end, last day in July, just down, 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 posted diamond. We did this here. Now we're kind of coming back down here. This is 30-year, okay? I noticed the yield right around in this level at 524. This was 529%, okay, for 30-year money, Treasury. This right here, we traded down here, 108.04 here. Okay, we missed this by a tick again here, but this is what I want to point out here. We've been down here. We get the rally here, back to the orange here. We came down here. This was that Friday at the end of the month. Okay, we come back up to here to take out that last high. Okay, we came back here. Now, this whole thing could fall apart under here, okay? But I believe this is the first auction since Elon did his selling the bonds. And so we'll see here how this goes here. Going forward, if this is the hard trade, what's the hard trade? Buying bonds is a hard trade. Doesn't mean it's going to work, okay? Doesn't mean it's going to work here. But we're just talking about bonds here. Let me just point out this Russell here. This went up here again. This is a daily chart here. Little tiny olive there. Call it 3047 here. 3047.30 was the high here. You could see we got back under these. Here we traded this olive here. Here you could see we got something else here, probably a monthly. So, look at this. Now we're even under this daily high here. It's just an area here. If one was trying to pick a top here, this is the 2-year notes, okay? Now, this is on a weekly, okay? So here you could see in July 20th, okay? So this was the following week, okay? And we got a higher low and a higher low here. This is a weekly, right? Yeah, this is a weekly, okay? Is my scale here? I'm sorry here. This is the scale here. Let me go back and give that there for the bonds. Okay, I think this was all right here. So we can see all the prices here. What do we got here? This is the Fed funds here. I'm not going to talk about that right now here. Oh, this is that software index here. Remember the software index? Okay, this was actually the 10 days of hell that guy, they blew him out. Okay, so here's where we are right now here. And what do we got there? That's a Fed funds spread. Okay, we're going to end this. If you need anything, you trade bonds or something like that, you need some pivots or some ideas, email me arp@asdog.com. Thanks for watching. Always use a risk stop to stop the risk. So, it's the bonds here. Everybody's looking for higher rates here. So this will be quite interesting how this plays out here. We have 10s and 30s auction going off, I believe, tomorrow and Thursday. I think it's Wednesday and Thursday. Check your calendar. So that would be a thing here. If somebody's going to stand and want to buy some cash bonds, that would be the opportunity for that particular player. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. Always use a risk stop to stop the risk.
Not before you decide trading.